Good morning, dudes. How is it going? Today we're gonna be taking a look at another game from the StarCloud League. This time around, I'm actually one of those players. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so what happened here is actually this popped up in the comments too, and I felt like answering it. And let me also quickly explain why we're doing this game. And, Anders wasn't around, and since I kind of feel like MNI is my team, right? They asked me if I wanted to play for them, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I can do that. And so I ended up playing in both of their games. The first game we stomped rather convincingly. Like we were playing against DPA and we just destroyed them. Game 1. It wasn't even pretty. that was mean what happened there. But game 2 is this right here. Ended up being rather long, rather nice. And that's actually why we're doing this game, because I don't have time to look into like getting a good game right now. So I was like, yeah, I played this game, right? I know it's a good one. It's kind of competitive. Both teams are really trying their hardest. And, yeah. So we're just gonna go with that. Also, it's StarCloud League, which I'm always happy to promote those guys. I believe I linked it in the description. I'm gonna look into the... Well, yeah, it's gonna be linked in the description. So if you want to take a look at what the StarCloud League is, it's an amateur league. Everybody can participate. Right now, they are very minuscule prizes, but for Season 2, I believe they are looking to actually get some real sponsors on board. And, yeah, I just tend to do some casting for them, as you guys know. Because I'm really a big fan of it, and also, look, MNI is playing, I kind of got to, right? So, yeah. But, well, for this game, we've got Miranda at the top, we've got the Nukes and Bane supporting. Razor in the mid lane, which we picked Razor to deal with the Outward Devourer, which I think was actually a pretty neat pick. I didn't do the picking, by the way. Like I was actually mostly quiet during the picking phase because, well, these guys know what I like and what I don't, right? And they gave me Razor, which I don't like, but it's okay. Razor's actually not that bad. And yeah, and then we also got the badge right at the bottom lane. So, Razor against Outward Devourer is actually really neat, because you can keep the static link going even while you're in prison. So if he runs up to you, you just slap the link onto him. It got barely any mana cost, and as a result, you just continue to drain his mana. Also, not an intelligence hero, which is always fantastic. You don't want to be an intelligence hero against Outward Devourer. That just screws with you so bad. And Razor also got this neat little passive, which usually I don't get early on, but I got a point into it just this time around, because every time he wants to nuke me, he takes 40 damage. It's not a lot, right? It's not a lot at all. But it's like, yeah, if you want to do the silly imprison thingy, you better pay at least some sort of price for it. I didn't want to commit entirely to it, because like, I don't feel like you should ever do an overcommitment like that, where you basically base your entire early game on the laning phase, especially not as a mid. I don't think that's a good way to play. And can I get him right here? I wonder. No, I'm just gonna apply some pressure. Actually, wait, am I going in? Oh, what is this noob doing? This might be enough. Oh, cool! It actually was enough. Oh, I don't even remember. It's really late. I just got home. Actually, that's not true. I got home like half an hour ago. It's like 15 minutes to 10 p.m. And I didn't get home that late from work. That's not true. I got home from work at 6, and then I went to the gym. And then I got back home. And then I got myself some food. And now I'm commentating a game for you. So yeah, that's how that went. Oh, by the way, Batch Rider, he does have an opportunity. One more hit. And that's actually gonna do the trick. Huh, that was pretty damn neat. He might drop. Oh, that was into the wrong direction. Ah, he screwed that up. I feel like if he just hadn't used that, he might actually have been fine. The Disruptor didn't really chase him down too much, and Bat Rider, I believe, got a decent movement speed, doesn't he? No, actually not. But he can still slow him, so... Yeah, I feel like that would have definitely have been the better choice. Yeah, just throw down a sticky napalm, run away afterwards. Oh well. So... But, yeah, I don't know. We might have a lot more of these shotcasts. Like, I've tried to give you guys as much Baumi plays as I can, right? But I don't know. It's so difficult, right? Like, it's so difficult for me to record that, because it takes so long if I want them to be good, and yeah. So, even if I'm trying my hardest, sometimes that's just not enough to get you a good Baumi place, and well, I'm not gonna upload shitty ones. So I feel like this right here is just what we're gonna stick to. Also, I got a bunch of other video ideas I really want to create. Something that I can actually, like, that requires some writing that's actually not video game related at all. I don't know, I might do that, I might not. Yeah, you never know, right? You never know. I actually got this idea for a sketch. Let me actually give you that, like, pitch you that idea for a sketch I've got. But, so, imagine this. There is, wait, what do you call that? Like, if you got, wait, how do you call that? Let me go ahead and look into that. But there's basically runners, but it's called relay. Well, I guess it's relay. But yeah, basically runners that do relay, and which, in case you, just like me, are a native speaker of English and you don't know what relay means, it is that whole thing where you got this little staff and like you give it to somebody and then they continue running for you. Kind of, right? Doesn't necessarily need to be a staff. Like, sometimes it's just like you high-five them and then they continue running for you. You get the idea, right? But that kind of running contest is going on. And then, like, 2 people get the staff or, like, get the high-five and then continue running. And one of them kind of beats the other to, yeah, like, to the end. Not really the end entirely, but they come around the corner, right? And then one of them just suddenly vanishes, and then the other guy that's still running, right? The other guy that you still see, hands off, or well, high fives the next guy, and he continues running. And then he turns around and is like, "Where did that guy go? Where did he go?" Then he basically slowly walks back, right? And takes a look at it, and then he sees that one guy, like he was just running against, basically just laying on the ground, right? Got the little staff in his hand. And it's just like, I lost. It's just like, and it's just like, and he's like, what's up? It's like, my team sucks so bad. It's just like, but your team isn't the problem here. Like, you're not doing your part. And it's just like, oh, my team is so bad. I don't want to continue running. And then basically like that kind of dialogue, right? You don't even deserve me running for them. Oh man, there's no way we're gonna win anyways. And then the guy like just kind of takes a look at it, right? And I definitely want there to be a scene where he just kind of takes a stick and pokes him with it. That would be really funny. At least I think it would be. But then the end of it, right, is basically how the guy gets... Oh, we got a bit of a fight going on at the top. Well, who cares anyways. Actually, seems they're gonna get a kill. Lose one here. Nah, that's 2 kills though. Yeah, that's 2 easy kills. That's nice. But towards the end of it, the one guy that gave up kind of gets up and starts running again, and then they lose, and then he's just like, he suddenly starts shouting at his team like how they lost him the race, right? And I actually don't have an idea for an ending, like for a punchline. I thought that maybe a good punchline for that would actually just be somebody punching him into the face, but I'm not entirely sure that that's funny. But I don't know, I think that... Hey, you guys obviously know, right? What's the point of it? Like, how it relates to anything and why I think it's so funny. But I believe... By the way, this right here was just like the most awful decision. The problem is not that I went in right there. The problem is that I knew what was going on and I just still went in. Like, I was like, oh, right. There are like 4 heroes there. Let's go in. That can't go wrong. But funnily enough, I would have been fine if not for the Outward Devour, which I of course didn't see. Oh well. In the meantime, Wraith King. Oh no, why would you do that? Oh no, that was awful. Oh, the trap coming out. Outward drops an ultimate. That's 1 kill. It's gonna be a double. Yeah, that sure as hell is a double. That was a late ultimate though. If he had hit the Bane as well, might have been enough for that triple. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Would have been fantastic. Oh well. Oh well. By the way, in terms of GPM, like, it's... Wait, where the hell am I? Oh, at 300. That's actually something that bothered me throughout the game. I wasn't doing too well on creep kills. But the thing is, against an Outward Devour, it's so difficult to do well on creep kills. right? You need to keep that in mind. I'm actually still the highest in the game. But I just wasn't happy with it. Because I sat there and I was like, come on, let me last it. And then I got imprisoned. I'm like, god damn it, I'm trying to last it here. And that just keeps happening. And it's like, god freaking hell. I don't know. Last hitting against an Outward Devourer is just really difficult. And this right here I thought was funny. Because I'm like, what are you guys thinking? Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Oh, man. Oh, man. Razor is a strong motherfucker. Like, if you don't take care of Razor, he's gonna fuck your shit up. He deals a ton of damage. And since I actually maxed out the static link, I did that because, again, Outward Devourer. Outward Devourer. And it's just something that I think is good in general. It's not necessarily bad to max that. And especially, like, I like it if you're not necessarily looking to gank that much. I think it's cute. I don't know. It's not necessarily the greatest thing, but it's okay, right? It's not terrible, I would dare to say. So, yeah. Ah, man. Actually, I'm playing... look, I'm still playing Fire Emblem. And I joined this one mission. And the thing about any Fire Emblem game, which you guys should know, is that they are rock hard, right? They are really difficult. They don't hold back. And that's actually something I appreciate about those games. Like, they've got their vision of this game being a hard game. And they're just like, well, shit, I guess it's gonna be a hard game then. You better be good if you want to beat through this. And actually, I selected this one mission in Awakening. And as it turns out, it's just absolutely impossible for me to beat it. That's not true, but I tried like 4 times by now, and I just can't figure out a way to do it perfectly. I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm not gonna end with that mission unless I do it perfectly. So, yeah. I don't know. That's just something that's been occupying pretty much all the time that I'm traveling by train. I don't know. Like, at first I felt a little bit funny sitting there with my 2DS, because the 2DS looks like a piece of shit, right? But by now, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm playing Fire Emblem. What's the problem? Look, if anybody got a problem with me Fire Emblem, with me playing Fire Emblem, you sure as hell haven't played Fire Emblem yet. So get the hell out of my life. I don't need you in there. Oh, man. So, yeah. I don't know. It's a really enjoyable game. I know I keep on going on about it, but it's just so fun. It is really, really fun. And I play it whenever I can. I really do. I don't know. There's so many cool aspects about it. There really are. And it's just something that... It's a game that really challenges you, and I appreciate that. That's actually why I like competitive games so much, right? Why I pretty much only play multiplayer games. They challenge you in an aspect. They make you think. They use your brain. And I like that. Because I feel like oftentimes... I don't know. Look, I always think it's so odd if people call you out for being like a douchebag if you say something that you know is true about yourself, but it's something positive, right? So, I never got that attitude. Like, it's like people getting upset with the fact that sometimes you're just like, I did that well, right? You just give yourself a pat on the shoulder and like, yeah, I did that well, right? I don't know anybody else that could have done that better than me. I did that well. And I really don't get that. I personally think that's a perfectly fine thing to do. If you do something well, hell yeah, you got to be proud. But wait, let me try that again. Hell yeah, you get to be proud, right? Right? Just show the world that you did something well, just because you did it. Like, you don't need another reason for it. And if nobody is around, to show it to, by the way, I positioned myself here so I could get the Yasha. I don't know. And, we're actually going in here. This is a lot like Purge does his things, isn't it? Like, me in a game. I don't know, it's still a StarCloud League game, though, so that's actually the only reason why I'm doing this. I only, look, whenever I play, I record Baumi plays. Like, it's really that simple. If I'm playing, I'm recording Baumi plays. Oh, actually, Racer going in. Oh, one hit. Come on, one hit. One hit on, it's 2. 2 hits. Here we go. Got him. Fuck that outward. Fuck him. Bad Rider gonna be fine. Hell yeah. I'm actually really happy with the amount of power threads in this game. Look at that shit. That's a good amount of power threads. I like that. I don't know. Power threads got to be my favorite boots. They're just so damn neat. I really like that whole toggling thing. There's a lot you can do with power trades. They're kind of similar to Armlet, where a decent player, right, is going to be able to make use of them. A bad player is going to be able to use them. And a good player is going to wreck shit using them. So, yeah, that's why I really like the power trades. You can get a lot of value out of those. And a lot of players don't even realize how you possibly could get that value. Also, right here, I just got ganked. There's just nothing else to say. I don't know. I got a little bit cocky again, went up a bit too far, but I just didn't see the Wraith King coming in from the bottom, which was the main issue. Like, I just didn't see him, and I was like, God damn it. They definitely called me. But that is a case of, yeah, I didn't see the Wraith King. I didn't know he was there. I actually assumed he was somewhere in the jungle. But should I have assumed that? Hell no. Hell no! Why am I up here? That's silly. For fuck's sake, I should be somewhere further back. Because otherwise, you die. So yeah. Oh, and did you... Wait. Did you see that? That was so cool. The freaking... what's it called? Flame burst. Flame break. Flame break! Pushing all of them away from the arrow. That's so awful. Oh well. Also the skibber. Not good. Not good. Leap is a fantastic ability. Don't take this the wrong way. It's really good. But it's still really good at one level into it. So is Arrow, but Arrow scales better than Leap. So get the Arrow instead. And that was a horrendous starfall. Oh my god. In the meantime, am I even in that fight? I don't believe I am. No. So my team is dying because I have decided to let them die. Badge Rider's gonna go down right here. And it appears that that's it. So it was actually 2 for 1. Oh, Mirana manages to leap the hell out of there. That stun is not going to connect with much, though it might still be enough, actually. Oh, the Nyx Assassin going in. Lands a fantastic stun on 4 heroes. Abu! The carry shining through. And he might be fine. Yes, the jump actually misses. The pounce. And wow, that was a beautiful, beautiful jump. Hitting 4... not jump. Stun. Hitting 4 heroes like that. Fantastic. Meantime, bottom tower goes down. And right here, I was like, I'm not gonna defend that. Fuck that. And that's just like, nah, there are 5 heroes there. I'm not fighting that. Fuck that. Fuck it. No, I'm not. It's not happening. Screw that. Screw everything about that. I'm not up for it. So, yeah. And now these 4 guys are still roaming around. This was actually a very peculiar point for me because I was worried that one of them might be somewhere over here. But then again, like my line of thinking was, if somebody comes up this ledge, I'm just gonna kill him. Unless it's 4 of them, in which case I'm fucked. But hey, that's just gonna be the risk I take. Oh man. Look, sometimes you just got to be like, yeah, I guess if that happens, I'm fucked. Because otherwise, you're just gonna sit in the base and farm. Nothing. You're not gonna get any money at all. You're gonna be rather useless. So sometimes you just gotta sit back and be like, ah, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go into the jungle and farm. And if they gank me, so be it. Alright. At least they're not ganking my allies in the meantime. And what is happening right here? Oh, tower. Tower taking damage. Pressure coming out. Wraith King got the aura active because he's Wraith King. Of course he would have the aura active. Look, you can hype everything up. Everything. Do you know who are the best hype casters? Koreans. Hell yeah. Except for Smash casters. Like there's actually this one guy that casts a lot of Smash. That is amazing. He is so good. Like he does hype really well. He does analysis really well. He is fantastic. Like he's definitely up there with the best casters in any game. Yeah, I don't know. Like he is really fucking good. I don't know what he's called. I don't know his name, but I actually really admire his work. I just like listening to him. And that's a good thing as a caster, right? I actually believe that's a talent I've got as well. I don't know. I feel like I've got this... People like listening to me. I don't know why. But that's just a thing that happens. Right? Like if I'm talking, people listen. And I'm not entirely sure why that is. Might be the voice. Might be the fact that I'm intimidating. I'm not intimidating. But you get the idea, right? If I start to talk, people somehow start to listen. I think it's actually really cool, but it's also really weird. It's also really weird. Oh well, in the meantime, Badge Rider. Yeah. Nothing really happening right here. Just another tower kill. And I don't believe this is going to be a trade. Like, these two don't push even anywhere as quickly as pretty much me alone. Like, I got a lot of DPS going for me. And oh, Nukes got picked off by the Slug. That's actually kind of shitty. Slug going for an interesting build. I actually don't think this is a bad build. I don't think it's a bad one. You've got the Medallion, which gives you a lot of damage. Right, that's really cool. I actually want to try that myself. I have to admit I haven't done it, but I saw it in this game. Haven't gotten around to playing Slug ever since then. But it actually seems really interesting, and I feel like he could definitely make use of the mana regen. And just in general, it seems like a good item to get, so I kind of like the idea. And then the Skull Basher. What I can see coming from that is quite simply, well, I'm gonna get agility through Essence Shift. Every time I hit, my attack speed increases as well, since agility increases attack speed. And so I'm just gonna get items that work based off attack speed. Like, they're good with attack speed. And as a result, I'm really good at killing things. And right there, I was really hoping for that TP to finish. I wonder who actually did that. Can't really tell. It definitely wasn't the Slug. Wraith King, maybe? I would be... No, probably not him. I'm just gonna assume it was the Witch Doctor. But yeah, I really wanted that to finish. That would have been fantastic. I'm gonna take another free kill any day of the week. Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah. So, GPM right now. Look who's leading the charge. That was an electricity pun. Did I show you this yet? By the way, Razor is a lie. Look, I say this about a lot of heroes, but that's simply because pretty much 90% of Dota is a farce and a lie. Oh, by the way, Wraith King. Oh, murdered by the Mirana, by the Bad Rider in the meantime. Initiation onto the Outward Devour. He's gonna imprison himself, which was a really nice choice. However, it won't make the slightest difference since he's gonna die. Anyways, picked off by the double damage, and that's a double kill actually. Mike got a prize as a result of that. Hell yeah, Mike! That's what I'm talking about. And, well, isn't that fantastic? So, let me actually show you why Razor's a lie. Do you see this? This looks like some kind of thunder god, right? He's made up of thunder itself! He roams the world, being just an armor and electricity. No, that's actually not true. Like, Razor is just an armor. If he could stop moving for a second, that would be pretty cool. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Nope, nope, that's the... Here we go. Do you see this? He's empty. Razor is quite literally empty inside. He's not just filled with sadness, but he's also empty. Razor's literally Al. Like, that's who he is. He's Alphonse. Isn't that odd? Wait, no, stop running away! God damn it. Oh well. No, you guys can just take a look at this yourself. But you can actually look, like right here, you can see that he's empty. If you get a little bit further in there, which is possible, then you can see that his entirety is just an empty shell. I'm not gonna do that now because we've already spent far too much time looking at Razor's ass. It's really not getting any more comfortable as we continue. In the meantime, oh, that stun misses. Oh, nice trap. Actually catches two heroes, surprisingly enough. Oh my god, dodging the Auto Devour ultimate. In the meantime, Razor gonna get picked off. Manages to get a kill at least, but ooh, Disruptor glimpses the Bane actually away from the team. I don't believe it's gonna be enough to save him. No, most definitely not. Bane will go down right here. Slug, it doesn't deal any kind of damage. And that was a 3-4-2. No, did you see that? Bane dodging the freaking Auto Devour ultimate. Man, that's next level. Next level plays coming out. Hell yeah, girl. Anyway, by the way, people. We're 24 minutes into the video. Look, I'm literally sacrificing sleep every fucking day for these shitty videos. So you better appreciate it and just leave a freaking rating, okay? I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking for much. I'm asking for you to turn off your ad block and leave a rating, okay? Thank you. Oh man, look, that ad block video has to get done. I don't even care. Like I've got perfectly fine arguments to actually destroy anyone that was using ad block. I really got those, and it's just that so many people appear to be so scared of talking about it. But I don't think I should be. Look, that's actually something that bothers me. Like, why are people scared of talking about a certain subject? If a subject is something that scares you, right, in terms of, I guess, how would you describe that? That you think that the subject is really difficult to address. Shouldn't that be the exact reason why you address it? I don't know. Sounds reasonable to me. Oh well. Meantime, Slark is actually pretty damn powerful, going for that Skadi. Which I think Skadi is neat, though I'm not entirely convinced that it's the best item to get in this game. Personally, I would just get a BKB. Look, it's always BKB. It's always BKB. BKB is such an important item. As you can see, I got it myself too. I didn't really get to use it in the last fight because you need to keep in mind Witch Doctor's ultimate is actually physical. It deals physical damage. And as a result, it's just really nasty. Is it physical? Yes, it's physical. I was actually not too convinced that it's physical or pure. Either way, it's a lot. So, and it goes for BKB. It goes for BKB. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually still a huge fan of Witch Doctor. Also, the guys we were playing against, they really liked the Witch Doctor, which I thought was a little odd. Look, I like Witch Doctor, and he was actually really annoying in those games. But you need to keep in mind that he's not really the strongest support because he's just not very reliable, right? And that's actually something a lot of these competitive players, like the professional players, really shoot for. They shoot for reliability. And that's actually true in a lot of games, in pretty much all of them. If there's somebody that is playing competitively, what he aims to get done is being reliable. Because that's the most efficient way to do rather anything. So, yeah. I guess the best example for that would actually be card games. Or... oh, by the way, initiation coming out. Oh, the BKB, keeping him alive. The Razor, invincible as he is standing in the midst of everybody. Picks off a double kill. In the meantime, oh, actually Slark putting out a ton of damage. He's getting attacked though, and that Razor hits hard. He's dealing 112 damage from somebody. I'm not entirely convinced from who. Oh, it's the Outward Devourer. And, well, that's a kill onto the Slark from the Nyx Assassin. Oh, the triple kill. OD goes down, and Wraith King doesn't stand a chance. The damage deal is coming out, giving vision, and Wraith King doesn't. No, there's just nothing he can do. That poor little Wraith King, level 13, doesn't have the BKB, doesn't have anything. It's not enough. What kill? No, it's Ultra Kill in this game, is it not? Ultra Kill coming out for the Razor, picking off 4 heroes. And the push commences. Though this is really not like the greatest idea. I don't know, which deck is like nah. By the way, the other game I wanted to mention where reliability is a huge deal for competitive players is Pokemon actually. Competitive Pokemon players really shoot for reliability. So it's especially true for those games. I guess it's especially true for any game that got a major factor of luck in it. Yeah, like card games, for example, right? Nobody's gonna deny that a card game got luck in it. But you need to keep in mind that the argument for card games, why they're competitive, is not that there is no luck in it, but instead that there is enough skill so that a better player is gonna win most of the time, even with the luck factor, right? As long as that requirement is fulfilled, I think you can consider a game competitive. Honestly, you can consider any game competitive. Like literally any game. Like if you want to, look, if there are 2 people there and they are ready to compete, that's a competitive game in my book. Like that's enough for me. That's more than good enough. So, by the way, at this point, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get a heart. I feel like as long as I can survive long enough, then I'm gonna be able to put out enough damage just using the static link and the ultimate and spamming the Q, right? That should be fine. So I don't really need to get additional damage. I'm gonna get a heart, make sure that that stupid death ward is not gonna murder my ass. And as long as I manage to stay alive again for a decent amount of time, I'm going to be able to outpace pretty much anything, I believe. That was my line of thinking. And it actually, I don't know, I felt like it worked out just fine. Oh, I'm not too sure if that trap was any good. But here we go in another fight. Oh, that's actually 2 kills coming out for the Radiant, and it appears the Wraith King might be going down too. Yes, he's taking a ton of damage. The Razor ultimate is now also connecting, and that's gonna be the kill. Double kill for the Razor yet again. And the bottom tower will fall. And it should almost be the heart. So yeah, my plan right here was to be like, I'm gonna get a heart just so I get some HP, right? The thing about survivability is you need to just get some raw amount of HP. I don't know. Like it's just like get X HP and you're pretty fucking tanky. But then you want to get armor. And my plan was I'm gonna get a heart and then I'm gonna get a butterfly. Butterfly is gonna not only give me a lot of armor through agility, through the proxy of that, but it also will give me that evasion factor, which is insane. Like that's 35% less damage taken from physical sources, which is a ton. So yeah. In the meantime, oh, another team fight. Batrider gets stunned. He's got a blink, but he doesn't have a lasso, so that's kind of peculiar. And therefore, dealing a ton of damage to him. He manages to... No, he doesn't actually get the Disrupt, and it's now taking the return from Outward Devour, hitting for a ton, but Razor sitting in the middle of it, draining the damage from the Slark. Slark, rather useless right now. He doesn't hit for anything. Like, he just literally deals 0 damage. Less than 0, in fact. And the Razor just pounding into the Wraith King. Wraith King goes down. Ultimate is gonna resurrect him. Is not really enough to get anything done. Oh, those auto attacks. They hit so hard. They hurt so bad. And Slark, in the meantime, did you know that if Slark uses his Q to damage a Nyx assassin that is using the spike carapace, he gets stuck in the animation because he constantly gets stunned and not stunned. Isn't that weird? Isn't that so fucking weird? Oh man. Actually, that's not true, is it? Nah, you only... No, I actually... I'm not sure if it is. But it looks weird. It looks really weird. But yeah, that was another few kills for me. And yeah, I'm doing fine, am I not? I'm doing fine. Yeah, girl. Look, I'm not just uploading this because I did well. Though it is part of the reason. It is part of why. Now, honestly, the reason why I'm showing you this game is because it's one of the games that I know for sure that was part of the SCL that was actually rather interesting. And I know I haven't been doing too much like actual shoutcasting. It's more of like a hangout session. Oh, fuck it. Oh, it's too late for shoutcasting. Okay, let's do this seriously for the rest of the game. Let's be super serious, competitive shoutcasting like the pros do it. Okay, I'm not good at this. I wouldn't be a... Actually, I think I would be a fantastic... Did you see the video I did with Hoxie? I feel like I synergize well with guys. Like, that was actually the first time that I didn't mean to just say guys. Like, with people in general. That's what I meant. Oh, you people. Oh, in the meantime... Oh, Razor taking a bit of damage. Activating the BKB. Wraith King, also the BKB coming out. And... Oh, Witch Doctor gets picked off right away. Razor, apparently, I just didn't want to mess with that again. Meantime, Disruptor goes down to the Necromonicons. And now it's just the Slark. Slark pounding into the... Oh my god, into the lightning thingy. But it's just... it blew up. Thanks to the freaking Maledict. That was ludicrous. Stun coming out though, and that's a team wipe. Yeah. Abu doing the carrying. The Necromonicon minions being literally insanely powerful. I actually want to, like, if I'm gonna stand in again for these guys, we're doing the Necromonicon strategy. I'm not even kidding. Like, fuck everything else. We're doing the Necromonicon strategy. Oh, man. Oh, man. But did you see the video with Hoxie? Like, if you haven't, I feel like you should. It was pretty neat. But that was actually the first time we did a proper shoutcast together. And considering that, I feel like we worked really well together. But it was... you need to keep in mind, I don't know if you noticed in the video, but I was actually, like, giving him a lot to work with, right? I was really trying to integrate him as much as possible. At times you could clearly tell that he didn't really know what to say, and I would ask him a question and get him involved. And I feel like I can really do that with anyone. I got that kind of chameleon effect where I just deal well with anyone really, like, no matter who, no matter where, no matter how. I can just talk to people, and usually they end up liking me. It's odd. It's weird. Look, I'm just telling you about how great I am today, am I not? I don't know, but that's basically what was going on there, and that's why I feel like I can really, I've got this kind of talent where I could be like a jump in. We need a shoutcaster right now, shoutcaster where, okay, well, your regular shoutcaster is missing. Just give me any co-caster, it doesn't really matter who, and we're gonna make this work. And I feel like that's a pretty neat thing. Anyways, in the meantime, oh, Nyx Assassin, taking a bit of damage, summons the Necromonicons. He's getting stunned though. I don't know if that's a good idea. He does have to spike Carapace. Carapace active, but it's just not enough. Maledict is ticking, and a Maledict is gonna tick him down. In fact, actually no. Wraith King finishes him off. He's now actually gonna farm the poor little Necromonicons right here. Those are actually worth a ton. Those are 200 gold. That's 400 gold that just got gifted to the Outward Devourer. You really don't want to do that. That's basically a kill at that point, right? 400 gold is a ton. Don't do that. That's really bad. Yeah. Oh, well. This actually just kind of reminded me of the Necromonicon strategy again. Because a few people were like, why don't you just get AoE against that? Well, the thing is that you blow up the Necromonicons and then you kill yourself. But then again, you also get so much money for blowing up the Necromonicons. That might actually be a way to deal with it. Might actually be. Not entirely sure it is, but it might be. Also, this Witch Doctor. Ah, look, if you're using the Witch Doctor ultimate, you gotta keep dancing, right? You just sit there. Oh, yeah. Look, you got to keep dancing. Oh, yeah. Look at it go. Roll down the barrel. Feel it in your bones. I've been listening to Fort Minor recently. And look, this guy is amazing. I know, everybody's like, isn't that just the freaking, what's his face? The Remember the Name guy? I was like, yeah, that's him. But he's got some great songs, actually. like Remember the Name is actually one of his, I feel like, is on the album that I'm listening to. It's actually one of the worst songs. It's really, really not that amazing. It's good, but it's not that amazing. But then he's got songs like Right Now or High Road, which are just so far. Look, people, do me a favor. Go on YouTube, Fort Minor, Right Now. Or Fort Minor, High Road. Listen to those two. They are so good. And actually, look, since I listen to a lot of rap, I really appreciate good lyrics. And Fort Minor definitely got those. Like, his lyrics are on the level of freaking Macklemore, E-Double, Bladeza. So, yeah. And everybody knows the first two, but no. Actually, no. Everybody knows Macklemore. A few people, a lot of people, somewhere in between are gonna know E-Double. Nobody knows Bladeza. Nobody knows Bladeza. And I'm just like, God damn it, Bladeza, release some more songs so I can show them to people. Oh man. But he's actually got an EP coming up, so I'm waiting for that. Ah man. Look, this video, I don't... is anybody still watching this shit? Why? Why are you still... Why would you? There's like no content in here. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing in here. In the meantime, I'm getting kills in a minute. But why would anybody be watching this? Like, I obviously don't even care about the game. I'm not shoutcasting this at all. Why would you be watching it? Oh, man. Oh man, in the meantime, Slark getting absolutely murdered. Sometimes I wish that Ultimate would just target what I tell her to target. Like if I right-click something, just hit that for fuck's sake. It's not that difficult. Oh well, that was a team wipe. That should actually be game right here. Like, the thing is, kills aren't looking that uneven, but we're ahead by so much. And why is that? I keep telling you, but last hitting, it's just not acceptable, right? These creep scores, a lot of them are just not okay. Not okay. Actually, I believe all of them. Mine is kind of mediocre, right? Mine is like, okay, I guess it's like, meh. It's not good, though. Like, my creep score is not good at all. It should be much higher than that. Oh, well. But, yeah. So, last hitting. People, trust me on this. If you want one tip on how to get better at Dota, like, I can tell you one thing, that if you do it right now, for like 15 minutes, gonna immediately make you a much better player. And that is just open up a practice game, sit down, and practice some last hitting. It's really easy to do, and it's gonna make you so much better. You won't even believe it. And look, I'm serious, deadly serious about this. If you want to get better at Dota, do that. It's not that difficult. Oh well. In the meantime, we do have a tower taking a bit of damage. And that's actually game right here, like there's nothing else that happens. So yeah, that was today's video. We're still gonna do a giveaway, because I don't know. This was actually more like a Baumi plays than it was like a Baumi shouts, because there's not actually that much shouting. That was just me talking about nothing, like the Baumi plays. But so be it. That is completely acceptable. Completely acceptable. It is fine. So if anybody actually watched till now, I don't know why you would, but first of all, you owe me a rating, and secondly, leave a comment about it, right? I want to know if anybody did, because I don't believe in that. Like, why would you? Why would anybody do that? Oh well. So, that was a game. Actually, let me go ahead and go in here. Show you end screen and shenanigans like that. Yeah, that's what it looked like. 24 and 4. Hey, it's easy peasy peasy easy lemon squeezy. Oh, I'm such a freaking douchebag. So, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. And then I'm gonna go sleep. Yes. So, randomly pick a winner. Minnesota 27. Actually talking about Fire Emblem. Look, don't spoil me shit about Fire Emblem. I'm trying to figure everything out by myself. He's telling me like how to get a really strong unit. I know how to get strong units. I grind them for hours. That's how I get them. Okay, you win a 49. Which this would be 30, 42, 48, 49. Which would be this right here. Actually, I don't know. If you want this mustache instead, then that's completely okay. But you actually want the bow. Which personally I would take the mustache, but I guess if you want the bow, then that's fine. So yeah. I'm gonna go to sleep. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. And I hope to see all of you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.